Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate you. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. It's also been a while since I posted on Instagram, and you'd think that I would have so much more time in the summer. I just haven't been posting as much. I feel like a lot of the time that I would spend making reels and all that stuff was kind of bringing me fulfillment and like happiness at college while I was also balancing all my classes. And now that I'm home and I'm with my family and my friends and I'm just spending more time with my family, I just like don't feel as much like I want to post reels. We all need that balance in our lives, and that's what I got at college with my reels. And now I haven't been posting as much. I know you guys like when I post, and of course I like posting for you guys. That's just that. I'm enjoying life, and life is good. You know what I'm saying? That's what Drake says. Life is just going good right now. I just got I'm starting to work again, and I am taking a nursing course, so I'm going to become a certified nursing assistant, and I'm excited about that. Well, I did post a Q&A, and you guys posted some questions that you want me to answer, so here I am in like one of my favorite spots. I grew up coming here to run my dogs and play, and it's just a beautiful atmosphere. I couldn't be happier. I feel so zen. So let's get to the Q&A. You guys asked quite a bit of questions, and again, I appreciate your patience so much waiting for this video. I'm already thinking into the future, and I don't think I'll be posting YouTube videos that much in my future. I've even contemplated just deleting my account so no one can see me. I don't know. It's just hard sometimes. I feel like not the whole world needs to know what I'm doing, and I feel like the older I get, the more my close relationships matter to me. And I don't know if this even relates, but like, of course I like sharing with the world my journey and what I'm doing, but part of me also just doesn't sit very well with the fact that everybody on the internet can watch my videos. And that's why I deleted TikTok, is because I didn't even like the idea that, you know, so many people could just see me, and I would get lots of creepy messages and tons of messages that were just unasked for that I didn't like. I don't have that anymore from TikTok, at least now that I deleted it. I also made my Instagram private, so you can request to follow me if you'd like. I probably have a ton of creepers already on there. But I would say it's me becoming more mature, but also I don't think we should live in fear. But I think we should live cautiously. And fear is a protective mechanism, especially for women. I actually read that we are rooted in fear much more than men, and that makes sense. That makes complete sense. And it's not a bad thing to, you know, have fear, but it's more so about how you approach it. We might all feel fear of things, but we can't live in fear. And I don't live in fear. I'd like to say I'm fearless, but you know, of course, I could not go walking alone at night. Well, that's why we have people that keep us safe, and that's why we have good men in this world. Someone said, first question is, how to mentally deal with healthy weight gain or loss from bodybuilding. The first thing I say is think about how temporary it is. You will lose weight for a show, and you will gain weight if you are bulking, you know, to put on muscle faster or more efficiently. That's a mental battle, and I went through both of those. I was at my heaviest weight, probably 20 pounds heavier than I am now, 20 pounds heavier than I am now, and that was tough mentally, but I mean, there were so many good parts to it. I love eating, I love the food, and I can eat a lot of food. I have a large stomach capacity, so there's that. Losing weight was really tough because I felt frail. I am already lean and petite as is, but I felt really frail when I was really lean. I felt particularly like a stick, like a twig, and I didn't feel strong. My workouts weren't as good. My body was telling me not to work out because, you know, all it wants to focus on is surviving and putting on more weight because we want to be at a certain set weight, and that's genetic. But there were so many times when I was working out and I'm like, this is just not, I mean, obviously I'm not building muscle because I'm cutting, and so it's like, what's the point of training so hard? But that's like the process, that's the point. It's like you gotta push through and still train hard when you're on prep for a show, and that's mental. So, but think about it that it's temporary. You're not stuck in one body where you can constantly evolve, you can constantly grow and change, and that's up to you. That's how you treat your body, that's what you put into it. How to eliminate hunger at night. Have something before bed. If you track macros, save something for before bed just to satiate that hunger. I sometimes eat a ton before bed and then I sleep like a baby, and then other times I might undereat, and that might be on accident, that might be because I was working late, and then I wake up super early and I feel hungry. My body's like, all right, we're up, let's get food now. So but saving food, room in your macros for something at night, like a bag of Healthy Pop, I like to have that because it's like 250 calories and you get a whole bag of microwave popcorn, super low fat, really good nighttime snack. Also I think protein would be good too before bed, like even if you just save some chicken breast before bed or some deli meat or just like whole protein right before you go to bed. That's what I would say. Someone says, what if I don't have access to the gym but I want to become stronger, etc. If you don't have access to the gym but you want to become stronger, there's so many ways you can start. Do home workouts, follow YouTube tutorials, make a program for yourself, and that's so easy. You literally have Google. We have so many more resources now than we ever had before, for building your success. Don't make any excuses for yourself. Use the internet, use the resources that we have. It's okay to start at home. It's totally okay. In fact, I actually recommend that. Like if you're a beginner, lots of people have gym anxiety, and that's valid. It's valid to start at home and get used to working out before you move into the gym, but you do want to get there at some point. So maybe say, I'm going to start at the gym on this day, this month, when I start paying for my membership, but for now, I'm going to work out at home. And you get some dumbbells off of Amazon or some resistance bands, and you're good to go for a bit. So that's what I would recommend. Oh, someone asked, rate twin telepathy out of 10. What exactly does rate twin telepathy? Like, how real is it? 10 out of 10. That's shit. That stuff is real. The most common thing is singing the same song. I'll sing a song from like our childhood that we haven't heard in years. Like I haven't even thought of in years. And I'll start singing it, and my twin sister Maddie will be like, I was just thinking of that song. That happens so much. I really do think that there is a connection, a link between our brains. Someone said, do you and Maddie have the same type or liked the same guy? Ooh, we've never liked the same guy because that would be weird. Like if she really likes a guy, I don't like him. And if I really like a guy, same with Maddie. Like she'll say he's attractive and stuff, but it's not like we wouldn't like the same guy. We would never fight over a guy. Sorry, my bestie's texting me. I love you, Hattie. I can see Hattie tonight. I'm so excited. I actually got cut from work today. I was supposed to go into work and they texted me, said, hey, you're cut, you're not coming in today. I was like, okay. That's the universe saying, Sophie, film a YouTube video. It's about time anyways. We don't have the same type. I don't really know if I have a type. I've been attracted to different looking people. That's really what it is. Like there's so much to a person that I can't categorize them. I totally get it that we like look for certain looking people. We find certain people more attractive, and I think I have some of that too. Like I definitely look for some things, but like it doesn't mean everything. There are some small things that I find probably more attractive than something else, like physical traits, but in the grand scheme of things, there's so much to a person. Like it's not just physical, it's not just emotional, like there's so much to consider. Someone said boys. Actually, Francisca, I'll just say her name because she's been such a big supporter for years. Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you so much. And I actually DM'd her because I was like, can you elaborate on what boys means? She said how to deal with boy problems. Like, for example, if you like a guy but he's not really giving you the light of day, or if a guy just got out of a long relationship, do you stay distant with him, and like your personal experiences. I'd like to hear how you personally go about dealing with guys. Okay, so if you like a guy but he's not really giving you the light of day, that's like the first thing. A guy's just gonna like who he's gonna like, but there are definitely things that I think lots of guys do like in a girl. If he's not giving you the light of day, you can't force a guy to like you. But that's like such a hard thing, and I've totally felt this before. A guy's gonna like who he's gonna like, and he's gonna pursue who he's gonna pursue, and if he's not doing that for you, then there's somebody else out there for me. Your person is out there, and if one guy is not giving you the light of day, just be thankful. Be thankful, because there's someone else in store for you. There's someone else that God has in store for you that you may have met yet, or maybe you haven't met yet. You'll be so grateful that, you know, you dodged a bullet. This is something to really think about, and it's so hard to think about in this moment, like if a guy doesn't like you back, because you might really like them, and you see that you think they're the only person. And I thought this about a guy before, and they're not. There's so many guys out there. There are gonna be guys that don't like you, but it's just, what's so great is there are so many guys who are gonna think that you're like the most beautiful person they've ever seen, and they're gonna treat you like you are everything to them, and that is so much better than a guy that doesn't give you the light of day. Think about that. Really think about that. Like, is he treating you like a queen? Like, that's a big thing. Guys like this that don't give you the light of day, just back away. You know, spend more time with your own friends, spend more time with your family, spend more time with other people. Do what you can to get your mind off of him. He's not gonna, and at some point you'll probably stop thinking about him, and you'll be like, how did I even like a guy that didn't like me back? You know, that's how I feel about this one guy that I used to like. I never think about him anymore. How to make new friends. I'm a struggling introvert. Okay, so you can be introverted and still really confident. I think people confuse introversion with insecurity, and that's not true. Some introverts are some of the most confident people, I think. I'd say I'm extremely confident, and I'm an introvert. Believe it or not, lots of people don't believe me when I tell them I'm an introvert. That I am. I like spending time alone, and I would probably rather be alone. I like being with people that I love, and my family, and you know, people that I love, I get energy for them. But for most other people, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be with myself. I'd rather be doing something to work on myself. Literally just my personality. And we all have strengths and weaknesses, and accept those things and like work on those things. But there is a certain point, I think, where we are just who we are. Be fully who you are. That might not be what a lot of other people want from you, but like, you be you, because like I said, you have a place here and you have so much to offer. This label on yourself, like, I'm an introvert, I can't talk to people. I'm an introvert, you guys, and I still love people. I love interacting with people. So put yourself out there. It's okay to like have a mental challenge, I think, too, or to challenge yourself in ways when you're out socially, to say, I'm gonna introduce myself to somebody tonight, or I'm gonna talk to this person because I want to. I've had times when I like force myself to go up to somebody just because I want to break that barrier between myself and thinking like I can't do it, you know? Okay, this is crazy. I actually went up to this guy in the dining hall because I thought he was really attractive. And I literally went up to his table, you guys, and I was like, hi, I just want to say, like, I saw you from across the room. I just think you're really attractive. He was like, thank you. Like, he was like shocked, you guys. Like, he looked, because he's probably not had anybody say that to him before, and I've never done that before, like gone up to somebody and actually told them straight up that I think they're attractive. And I didn't have any intentions of like going further with it, but it was more so just me like putting myself out there and like saying that to a guy. And I usually wouldn't do that, and I won't do that. Like, I don't do that often, but like that like really struck. That was hard for me to do, and like knowing I'm a confident person, like that was a challenge for me to do that. But I did it, and I was happy that I did, because it probably made his day. And then this is crazy, because then like a week later, I had a completely different guy in a different dining hall come up to me while I was sitting and eating and told me that I was beautiful and that he wanted to take me out on a date. And like, oh my gosh, was I flattered. Was I flattered. The fact that happened like 2 weeks after I had done the same thing to a guy, like, good karma exists, you guys. Like, you go for it. And about that guy that asked me out, I wasn't really interested in him, so I didn't really pursue that, but it was amazing. It meant a lot to me. It really did. Someone asked, what kind of area do you want to live in when you're older? I love nature. I'm not a beach California girl at all, and I've accepted that, and I actually love that. Like, this is me, you guys. Like, nature is me and cooler weather is me. I'm not a hot blazing sun California 24/7 weather type girl. I love the Midwest. I'll probably be living either in the city or in a nice house. Maybe probably not the suburbs, but I want to live in a nice house, and I want to have my friends nearby, and I want to live with my dog, my husband, and my kids, and just have that, like, that's the lifestyle that I want. Crazy to think about that that's gonna be me one day and it's like not there. Like, I wish I could just like have a flash of what that's gonna look like for like 5 seconds and then forget about it, because I don't want to remember and then like change the way I act in order to alter my future, because it's gonna be how it's supposed to Does that make any sense? Yeah, that's where I see myself living. Probably depends on my job. It depends on my husband's job and wherever that like lines up, you know? Okay, biggest advice to someone going to their freshman year of college. There are gonna be lots of days where you question things. Lots of days where you question what you're here for, what you wanna do in your life, and take it day by day. And I recommend writing stuff down and exploring careers, seeing what interests you. Find what interests you. It's okay to start researching that early. But just, yeah, know that there are gonna be days when you question your whole life and your whole existence and what you're here for and what you're meant to do in this world. And that's normal. Nobody really has it figured out, I don't think, but you have something in your heart that you're meant to do here. Doing as much as you can to stay in touch with yourself. Journaling and thinking about what you want in your future is totally valid, because I think that can also help you figure out where you're supposed to be and what you want to pursue and what you want to do. Okay, let's do one more question. Someone says, are you going to do another bikini competition? I think a lot of people ask this. Yes, I will do another bikini competition, I'm pretty sure, but not anytime soon. It'll probably be a year or two, probably 2 years. For a little bit there, I was thinking about the IFBB and wanting to be an IFBB pro, and that's just not of my interest, actually. Like, I could care less. I have so much more that I'm thinking about than that. And bodybuilding is such a good passion of mine, and I really enjoy it, but it's not what I want my career to be. Like, there's just so many other things that are more important to me than that. And that might surprise people, because I'm like, you know, super into fitness and stuff. But like I said, like, you guys probably noticed too, like, I don't really like film workouts for YouTube anymore, and I don't really talk strictly about bodybuilding and lifting. I talk about my journey, my self-improvement, and just like my mindset and my values, and that's like more me, and that's what I like talking about. So you probably noticed that. Stay true to yourself. I think about life a lot, you guys. I think about my life. I think about my future, and I still stay in the present, and I do everything I can now to work towards that, because I do like envision what I want in the future. And it's all just the process that I love, though. It's the process of working hard and the process of getting on that path. I think that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you so much. I hope you guys all have a blessed day. I will see you guys in the next one.